Residents in Groblersdal say the case that played out in court yesterday reflects the problems their community still faces. Unions have expressed concerns over the denial of residents' basic rights. Some community leaders say it's been a struggle for people to live together in harmony, with divisions literally filtering to schools in the area. Nqobile Madlala is there and filed this report.
The Groblersdal community says there are a lot of underlining issues that they're still concerned about within their community. I want to bring in our youth in this community to speak to us about those issues. I think just before we started speaking, you were explaining to me about issues around security. One would think that's something that's positive. What's wrong about the security in this area?
Thank you very much. I think something that's very pertinent about racism here in this community is that racism has taken a posture with private security companies that are pushing racist agendas in our community. For example, even the guy that got arrested, Nqobile, he's an owner of a private security company here in our town. So the private security company industry in our town has taken a posture of a racist organization or a racist movement, whereby they're saying that white people should be protected to an extent where they're protecting their racist views. Black people can't even walk around at night here without being harassed by private security companies. So we have a number of them in our community.
And you speak about also divisions within the school. What's happening in the schools?
Because this area, Groblersdal, is servicing a large number of white and black community. The schools here are a mixture of white and black people. So you go to the schools, you'll find out that the schools does not represent the demographics of the community. You go to the local high school here, the majority of students there are white students, whereby in the town the majority are black youth. So that initially puts white people at a space whereby they feel that this community, these schools belong to them. For example, when you go to the local high school, there are 5 classes of each grade. And then those 5 classes, they divided into 2 black classes and 3 white classes. Then they will tell you that this white classes, they don't, or this white learners, they don't have any other schools besides this one. So we must take in more white people and then less black people. So this also has a lot of divisions, especially with young people in the communities and so forth. So racism is being pushed by also the schooling system here, whereby these learners are divided at school level. They don't even engage with each other, and they're pushed to say, you are this side and they are that side.
All right. And of course you are one of the leadership in the youth area. I think what he's explaining to us is that there are a lot of issues that affect the youth at large. What is it that as the leadership you have actually gone and questioned at this moment?
Thank you very much. I think to want to deal with the issues that are affecting the residents of Groblersdal and the broader society of Nqobile is that we must first start with the process of changing the name of this town and the streets, because I think that is where now these white racists are sourcing out their arrogance. So I'm reliably informed that the municipality has started with the process of renaming the town and the streets. We are also in a process to visit all the schools in Groblersdal to try and have an understanding as to what is it that is really happening in those schools, because we once had a case sometime last year where one Kopano Makweng was assaulted by a racist white man in Groblersdal. Then those treatment escalated to even where he was attending school. He was racially segregated. He was continuously put in isolation. That confirms what Moscow is saying. I think as the leadership of the ANC Youth League in this region, we have a very huge task to visit all the schools to try and find a better way of redressing the things that are happening.